What is going on, guys? Long time no see. How are you? It is Swordmaster0813 here, or Michael Spanjers, whatever you prefer. And today I'm going to do a review. It is... the hell is the date today? April 10th. April 10th, 2021. Hopefully you guys have gotten through the pandemic more or less unscathed so far. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. And I'm going to do a review today on a piece that I had, twin pieces actually, that I've had for a very long time from a very good friend of mine, Jeremy Boulder Valentine, or Valavian Edgecraft LLC. But I just normally know him as Jeremy Valentine. It's easier that way. So first I want to showcase the leather work because it's unbelievable. Now he made this set for me personally as a favor because I always wanted a pair of swords that were basically Legolas elven short swords. But I always thought that the pieces, I just didn't like them. I mean, they, you know, for the movies, whatever, they're smooth, they look good, they work, whatever. I didn't think they had enough aggression, for lack of a better word. So that's this straps right on your back. So it's more kind of how he showcased him in The Hobbit rather than Lord of the Rings, but whatever. So this straps right on your back, kind of same way a backpack would. Goes really tight, really well done. Even the front straps are all etched. And he, at this point, isn't even doing his own leather work anymore. He sends it out to David Spanjers, I believe, who does some of the best leather work I've ever seen. But I just wanted to showcase Jeremy's work with just the leather because it's really, really badass. So, and the blades themselves. I will do this one at a time just because it's easier that way. So, like I said, I wanted elven short swords. These are the same size that the Legolas swords would be. 15-inch blades, 21 inches overall. Good feel. The handle shape is actually more of, if you ever watched the video game, or played I guess I should say, the video game Shadow of War, when they had that elf girl character, I don't know what you want to call it. Well, she came about, and it just looked a lot better in the hand with, you know, where your hand can't get. I mean, it's really very comfortable. Finger choil there. I mean, it just feels really good. Almost, I mean, it's kind of like a Pinute design, Pinute design, if you know, want to get technical. Definitely, you could call it an Itak Tagalog shape. I mean, if you really want to do that, you could. So, micarta scales. Hopefully you guys can see well enough in there. I know the sun is not cooperating too well with us today. A satin finish. Really cool etching in there. The top swedge is sharpened. So, I mean, these things just came out really, really cool. And I am very, very, very impressed with them. So, and again, I've had these for about 3 years. I've wanted to review them. And as I told you guys in the last video, life happened. And yeah, so that's one of those things. But, so basically this was our interpretation of how the Legolas swords should look in a new modern age, I guess, for lack of a better word. So, really just a cool look. Took a little influence from Dritz Duerden in the R.A. Salvador Forgotten Realms series. Excuse me. So, obviously, those would have been a little longer, but still, you know, twin blades, whatever. So, but his work is really good. The balance on his work is really incredible, and I like him because he's not only a sword maker, but he can swing around a sword as well as I can. So for me, that's a big deal because a lot of great makers, they just don't know how a sword should feel in the hand, how it should move, you know. Crowbar, some of the best makers in the world. They're, by today's standards. Miller Brothers blades, perfect example. Great swords, indestructible. You could take a tank out with them, but they are basically sharpened crowbars. That, for me, is an issue because if you know what you're doing, you want to swing it around, that doesn't really work. So, and that's part of it, for me. Personal opinion. But like I said, this was about 3 years ago, maybe a little bit longer now, and his work has just gone crazy. We have a pair of blades going that I can't say very much, kind of super secret, but will blow you away, and I'll do a review of those as well, blow you away. The other thing I wanted to say is I'm going back to every week doing a review. There's going to be all kinds of reviews from makers you know, makers you don't know, all kinds of stuff. Next week, we are going to do a review / giveaway for a Zombie Tools Mack Daddy-O or $400 cash. Either way, there's some stuff you got to do to like, share, whatever. You know how the spiel goes. But you could win a Mack Daddy-O with sheath. This is the first, I shouldn't say first, one of 3 that ever left the shop when Max McCarter was still there. Huge deal, really cool. I'm super excited to do the giveaway. It's going to be 50 days. Share as much as you want. Every page on Facebook, every Instagram, every Twitter. Anytime you share, message me, you will get an added to that number. There'll probably be thousands of entries. You can win $400 or Mack Daddy-O, your choice. It's going to be really cool. That's all I'm going to say right now because it's going to be next week. Just keep watching. So let me finish the review I'm doing currently, but I'm super excited about that giveaway. Super excited. So these are just really badass blades. The curvature of these swords and how they feel are just perfect. I mean, they just have such a good feel. I mean, they're not heavy. Balance point, about 1.5 inches from the guard. Pretty close. About 1.5 inches from the guard. So, and that was the other thing I didn't like about the other ones is there was no kind of guard whatsoever. It was just boom. All right, there you go. I hated that. Hated that. It has to be a little something, you know. And I'm also going to review a new training gentleman that lives in my town in Irondequoit. He's been doing trainers, and they are really, really, really badass. The swords I did by John Gage, the 2 Gladius, my youngest son's 2 twin swords. He did a pair of trainers for me based off those. They are just, he's the new guy to go to for custom trainers. And he's done a few Zombie Tools pieces. He's done, he did a piece of mine that was for the Grim Sever axe. That's just, you know, it's hard to make a big trainer of an axe. He did a hell of a job. So I'm going to be reviewing those. A couple ZU Blades pieces. ZU Praetorian, which is basically like almost as big as this, but it's a shorter Gladius. We're going to be doing a review on that. All kinds of stuff. Once a week, you have my word. It's just been with COVID. Had a family member get COVID and just lost time of doing the reviews. I apologize. That's on me. We're going to get back to it. It's going to be awesome. Look for it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I know I kind of been rambling in this video, and I apologize. Jeremy Boulder Valentine. Check him out on Facebook. I'll do a link. His work is incredible. He does some of the best choppers for real use anywhere in the blade world. Really incredible guy. Really incredible work. He stands behind all his work. Reasonably priced. I can't really price these out for you because this was a custom set just for me. If you had to do something similar, like I said, he doesn't do his own leather anymore just because it's so time consuming. He's just too busy. So I would say you're probably in the $1,400 to $1,500 range. I mean, but at the same time, it's guaranteed for life. I mean, he's just a great guy to work with. The blades are impeccable. They are as good as anything in the market now. And for me, as I've told you guys before, I'm in the market, in the mood, in the whatever for one-of-a-kind custom heirloom pieces I can hand down. Well, that's where I'm headed with most of my reviews. But I'm still going to do some production because I know these are, you know, in the pricier range for a lot of people. So I want to do some production reviews so you guys, you know, oh, I'm looking for a, you know, cold steel gladius. Oh, I'm looking for a, you know, United Cutlery, etc., etc. Now, realistically, the good news about that is there are tons of reviews out there for that, but I didn't do them. You don't know necessarily where the balance is, how they look in the hand, how they feel, you know. So I'm going to do what I can. So give this video a like and a share. Like and share all my videos, but the big thing is going to be next week. We're going to do a huge giveaway to really push the channel, really get back into this. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. You guys stay safe. You know, I love you all. Thank you for staying with me the last few years, and it's been a crazy ride, but I really appreciate it more than you know. So, talk to you later. Bye.